So it's Saturday night and Chris got out of work more towards normal times, so we're gonna camp out here tonight. Got a little fire going on. We're just hanging out for the night. A little chilly, but not as cold as it could be, so I'm okay with that. It was supposed to be sunny, but now the weather's saying chance of rain. I'm gonna go with that they're wrong. We're gonna have a sunny day, I hope so. But we're out here by the fire. It's like a little after 8. We heard someone out in the woods, so we shine the light, and we have a visitor. You can see him. There's a deer. This doesn't seem to mind us at all. It's just been there for a couple minutes now.
Start laying it down. Yeah. I got the whole thing up, so. Okay, I don't. Here, come take this. No, come take the other side. You're gonna have to like pick it up with it.
Pick it up. Rotate back this way now. Pull towards it. Lift it up and fix the block.
Here, slide this on me. Come to the front, you're gonna have to fix this front block. And slide the 2 X's. These blocks this way a little bit.
So you need Another haul from Chris's job site. And got a bunch of wood, one being this crate that has some nice plywood on it. So he's taking it all apart, and we get the screws from it, which is nice. They're reusable. And the great part about the load was all this stuff that we got that's all kind of piled in my truck at the moment. Gotta unload it, but it's actually cedar, and it's really, really nice, really smooth flooring that they use to build their saunas, I guess. So I'm pretty excited about that because that's expensive stuff, and it was just all scrapped and had the money to fly it all back to where it came from. So we took all the extras, and I am pretty psyched about that. So we're not sure what we're going to do with it yet. We may save it for when we actually build our house, or we may use it for something now, not positive. And I got a piece of this rubber matting too. I'm not really sure what I'm going to use it for, but it's good for like the animals and stuff if I want to line anything with it. So that'll be good. Otherwise, I'm finally working on putting the rest of the floor down, which will be good. And then I'm going to use a sealer to go down the cracks, and I think I'm going to paint it over it with a protective coating. And then I've got to move and reorganize everything that's in here and actually start putting the shed together the way it's going to be. And otherwise, during the week, I didn't show you guys much, because it wasn't really much to show of how I was doing it, but I've just been kind of going nuts and leveling out all the bricks, or cinder blocks, excuse me, and I still have to add more, obviously, for building the deck. And rather than building up, because it's always not the sturdiest that way, I started digging down. But then I ran into a couple issues with a massive stump that's actually right there, so I had to add extra cinder blocks to make even spacing to go around it, because I can't get it up. It's one that we actually took the bulldozer to, and it just stopped the bulldozer kind of thing, so that's not coming up. And then over here I had an issue because I tried to dig down, and we're on ledge here, and there was a flat rock about 2 inches down that I could not find the end of. I dug all the way over to there, underneath the camper back here. I cannot find the edge of it. So there's no getting it up, so I had to kind of rig things with that one. I'm not sure if that's how it's going to stay. I'm going to add another brick to the middle and everything. Luckily, it's not one that a post is going to have to go through because it's right underneath the door. And then I have to finish leveling and squaring all the rest. It's a very tedious project, but it'll be worth it. Little woodpecker tapping at all the little branches. We stacked the cedar in the shed. It's not something we want getting wet, but just so now that it's out of the truck. See everything we got, from the slotted wood to trim, all kinds of stuff. And then that's the other hardwood flooring in front of it that's bundled. And we did get other nice 2x4s and stuff, but not totally finished, so we put those outside. And got some of these guys too that need to be taken apart, or they can be used as is, all individual eaches. So starting to put the deck together. We're kind of squaring it and finishing off the leveling and placement as we go. I'm going to kind of make it all fit together as you do each piece. Hopefully it'll work out. We got to cut one more 2x6 for the main braces, because like I said before, we ended up with the 5 instead of the 4, which I'm kind of happy about anyway, looking at this and thinking about there only being 4 across seems a little too small.
Alright, well that's it for the day. Sun's going down. Had a couple pieces that weren't totally cut yet, so we gotta cut them up and get another 2x6. It's the way it laid out. We need an extra one, so. But then we're gonna put some cross braces across the middle and connect all the 2x4s, through the middle, horizontally across. Lay plywood. Probably put the post up before we lay the plywood. Post up in front and the back, because they're gonna go a whole roof over the entire camper from the patio. So then we'll have rain collection off the back and everything else. But yeah, so it's coming along. Everything's work in progress.